Hello children, today we learn the 8th chapter in science. The name of the chapter is Parts of a Plant. In this chapter we are going to learn the function of different parts of the plant. At the end of this chapter we are going to name the different parts of a plant. Explain that each part performs a particular function to keep the part alive, to keep the plant alive. Let us answer this. Look at a small flowering plant growing near your home. Just see whether you can get any small flowering plant growing near your home. With the help of an adult, means with the help of your parent, take it out of the soil. You should request the parent to pull it out of the soil. Examine it carefully. Okay, you can observe it carefully. Does it have different parts? Yes, it has many parts. How many parts can you name? So when you pull the plant or when your parent pull the plant from the soil, so these are the basic parts present in the plant. The part of the plant which is below the soil, it is called root. Whereas the part of the plant which is above the soil, it is called shoot. So there are two main parts present in the plant. One is root and other one is shoot. And this shoot, it mainly contains stem along with the other branches. Usually it has stem. So this region is called a stem. Stem mainly gives support to the entire part of the plant. So that work is done by stem. So then it contains fruit. Usually fruit will have seeds from which a new plant can arise. Then a leaf. So leaf is usually green in color. They help in preparing food by using sunlight. Then flower. When the flower is present in the younger stage, it is called as bud. So these are the different parts that is present in a shoot. Now, the root. The part of the plant that grows under the soil is called root. The part of the plant which is present below the soil, that is called root. You cannot see it above the ground. As the root grows below the soil, it cannot be seen by us above the ground. There are two types of roots, tap roots and fibrous roots. If they ask you name the two types of roots, your answer should be tap roots and fibrous roots. First we'll answer tap root. Some plants have thick main root below the stem. It goes deep into the... Such a root is called a tap root. Several thinner side roots grow from the main root. Balsam, hibiscus, bean and mustard plants have tap roots. You can see this particular image. In this particular image, you can see this plant having tap root system. Tap root means it has got a main root which is also called primary or mother root. From this, many small thin roots will arise. So this is tap root, having main root or mother root which grows deep into the soil. Usually the plant which contains tap root or mother root will be very strong. You cannot pull those plants that easily. Example for the plant which contain tap root are balsam. Balsam is water lily. Hibiscus. In Kannada for hibiscus they tell dasavala. Then beans, that mustard. Mustard is nothing but sasve in Kannada. Mustard plants, they have tap roots. Next is fibrous roots. You can have a look at this. So grass has no main root. It has a number of tiny roots growing from the end of the stem. So this looks like a bunch of roots. These are fibrous roots. Rice, wheat and onion also have fibrous roots. You can see this particular plant. Here it is not having main root. Okay, it is not having a main root like this. It has many tiny roots arising from the base of the stem. It looks like it is having bunch or a group of roots. Do you know this type of root system? It is called as fibrous root system, or they are called fibrous roots. Usually fibrous roots, they do not grow deep into the soil. No, they will be usually on the surface of the soil itself. Usually they are present in grass, rice, wheat and onion. What do roots do? Means we need to know the function of roots. If plants did not have roots, they would topple over. Topple over means they will fall. Roots fix a plant firmly to the soil. Just imagine if there was no root, I don't think so plants could have stood erect or straight on the ground. So they could have fell down without any firm support from the base or from the soil, below the soil. Roots which are present below the soil, they work like a foundation of the plant. Okay, they help the plant to fixed to the soil firmly. So one function is they help the plant to fix to the soil firmly. Second point, plants need water and minerals. Minerals means salts from the soil. Roots take these and send them to the shoot. So the second function is roots will help in supplying water and minerals from the soil to the other part of the plants, mainly shoot. Then the roots of some plants such as carrot, radish and beetroot, you can have a look at. Okay, these. So they store food prepared by the plants. So the roots of carrot, radish and beetroot, they help in storing the food. So there are three functions of root. They help the plant to stand on the ground. That is, they help the plant to fix firmly to the soil. Second one, they help the plant to supply water and minerals from the soil. Then again, so they help the plant in storing food. Okay, carrot, radish and beetroot, in them the root will help in storing food. So next part we are going to learn is shoot. The part of the plant that grows above the soil is called shoot. The part of the plant that grows above the soil, it is called as shoot. It has the stem, branches, leaves, buds, flowers and fruits. They grow on the stem. Fruits have seeds inside them from which new plants grow. You can say this. The part of the plant which is present above the ground. This is called a shoot. Shoot mainly contains stem, fruit, leaf, flower and bud. Usually stem, then branches, then fruit, leaf, flower and bud. Here fruit contains seeds. The seeds present in the fruit, they will help in forming new plants. This stem. The main part of the shoot is a stem. The main part of the shoot is called stem. Some stem are soft and some are hard. Stem, sometimes it will be soft and hard. Trees such as the banyan and mango have a hard and strong stem. It is called trunk, especially in many trees including banyan and mango. The stem is very hard and strong. Do you know what it is called? It is called as trunk. In this picture you can see mango tree having strong and hard stem, which is called trunk. Some plants like banana have a thick, soft, green stem. The stems of some plants like the money plant and ivy, okay, are weak. So these weak stems cannot hold the plant upright. Such plants need a support to climb up. They are known as climbers. You can have a look at in banana. So especially in a banana, the stem is thick, soft and green. The stem is thick, soft and green. Whereas in ivy plant, even in money plant also. So in them the stem is weak. As the stem is weak, it cannot hold the plant upright. Means it cannot stand on the soil straight. So such plants need support to climb up. Do you know such plants are called climbers? Climbers will have weak stem so that they cannot stand upright. They require support to climb up. So any support, it can be the support of the wall, it can be the support of the stake, like that. So when they get support, they'll climb and they grow. So such plants are called climbers. What do stems do? Means we'll learn the function of stem. Stem gives support to the other parts of the plant. It makes the plant stand upright or helps it to climb. So the first function of a stem is it will give support to the other parts of the plant. So like branches, fruit, leaf, bud. For all those parts, the support is given by stem. It makes the plant stand upright or helps it to climb. So even in a certain plant like ivy and all, so the stem region, so it will help it to climb. It carries water and minerals to the leaves. See, root will supply the water and minerals to stem. From the stem, the water and minerals means salts, so that will be supplied to leaves. It also carries the food made by the leaves to all the part of the plant. Usually, the leaves of the plant will prepare food, so that food will be supplied to all the other part of the plant. So that is mainly with the help of stem. In some plants, such as the sugar cane, the food made by the plant is stored in the stem. So you can see sugar cane here. So especially in sugar cane, the food produced will be stored in the stem. Okay, the food produced will be stored in the stem region in sugarcane. Ginger, potato and turmeric are underground stem that store food. So whereas ginger, potato and turmeric, so here stem is actually present below the soil, and here the stem will help in storing food. So these are the very important functions of stem. It gives support to the plant, it will help the plant to climb, it will supply water and minerals to leaves, it will supply the food from the leaves to other part of the plant, it will help in storing food in sugarcane, ginger, potato and turmeric. Especially ginger, potato and turmeric. So these are the stem or a modification of the stem present below the soil. Now looking back, imagine a mango tree without any roots. What will happen to the tree? Just imagine if you see a mango tree without any root. So definitely it will be on the ground. It will topple, it will fall, because the root will help the plant or a tree to fix to the ground. So when the root is not present, definitely it will fall down. Did you know? You can find out the age of a tree from its trunk. So especially like in an old tree, suppose if due to some reason the tree has been cut, and if you see its trunk region, do you know, by looking at its trunk region we can find out the age of the tree. Every year a layer of wood is added to the trunk. So usually each year one layer will be formed. One layer will be formed. So this create rings. So each year the wood formed in the trunk, it will form rings like this. So different rings are actually seen. The number of rings in a tree trunk tell us how old the tree is. So by counting the number of rings, we can tell how old the tree is. For example, usually the ring formation in few trees, it occurs in different season. In summer, there will be one variety of ring formed. Again in winter, there will be another variety of ring formed. So by counting 2 rings, that will be 1 year. 2 rings you should count. So usually it will be in different shades. One will be darker, one will be lighter. So that will be 2 ring will form a 1 annular ring like. So by counting that particular ring, we can tell the age of the tree. So 2 rings as 1. So suppose you like it contain nearly 10 rings like that. Okay, 2 as 1. Totally it will have 20. So 2 we will consider it as 1. So we'll start counting. So if we count, so totally we get 20 rings. Okay, 20. So 2 as 1 means it will be 10 rings. Okay, 2 as 1 means it will be 10 rings. So then that indicates its age is 10 years. By counting the rings in the old trunk, we can decide the age, or we can tell the lifespan of the tree, age of the tree. Okay, so that's very interesting.